Didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
My goodness!
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s Rusákama.
Jděte pryč.
I'm sorry, but I can't have you standing too close to the checkpoint, especially since...
I don't want to chat. I've got work.
Just make it through this shift.
Hey, don't talk to me about politics. I don't want to hear how hogs are oppressed and how these attacks are their only way to fight back. Whatever. Stay out of his
City
way.
has gone to hell.
Promiň, teď jsem tě neposlouchal.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building that I suspect of being augmented.
What did you do that for?
I am protecting the real people in the building. And most of them on that list are a few months late with their rent anyway. I'm not prejudiced.
This is a bad time. A culture of fear has gripped Prague.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Access granted.
For all you need to get through the day, a shot.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sista Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible augmented flew into a cyclone killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. While for anybody, this is on.
Access granted. Access granted.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. A group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
I'm not sure. They're hiding somewhere in the sewers in the Davni district.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Lots of reports of suspicious activity.
He had his papers and everything. But the police still pulled him out of the line. What about
Like I'm always telling you, Rado, people in old country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what... Russ.
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vano. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Vano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, and no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I know this. You're clearly an intelligent man. I doubt if there's anything about me you haven't already figured out. Obviously, I'm here on behalf of Vaclav Kolar. He's waiting for a shipment from you. I'm sure this is all just a simple misunderstanding.
The only thing I've learned about you so far is that you don't understand the first rule of good relations. They begin with mutual respect. As for Kolar, there was no misunderstanding. He wanted the calibrator, and I refused. The same as I am doing to you. But this is why I do not like dealing with Boggs, Vano. Bad business. Kolar must be desperate to send someone like him.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Mr. Botkovelli, but I'm not the kind of man who abandons a friend in need. A wise businessman like you knows that some friendships are worth it.
Listen to this man, Vano. He's talking to me about loyalty. You have managed to intrigue me. But tell me, How far would you go for your friend, Collar?
I find when confronted by difficult problems, it's always best to get the opinion of someone with wisdom and experience. Someone like you.
Here's my advice, then. If somebody asks you a question, answer it! You're wasting my time. Vano.
Mr. Botkovelli would like you to leave now. Stay away from here. Keep moving. Leave, or I'll shoot. You've been warned. Leave.
Making sure.
Hold on a minute.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Let's make some money.
Не, вот так нет.
But what those lasers are protecting the
А?
tunnels.
Ты слышал? Ай, неважно.
What are you saying?
Too many cooks, but...
Go on, keep talking. I will get the boys ready. Mr. Botkovelli knows everything that is going on.
Tension's getting higher in the family.
Am I dealing tonight?
Ну, что ты ждал? Tension's getting higher in the family.
Let's make some money.
Видел, тут крыса была. Здоровенная.
Enough.
Интересно, а если ей
Trace program initiate. Access granted.
On better.
What do you mean you think he'd make a better capo? Mr. Nicolazzi, he is a great man. This family, it is where it is because of him.
Of course, but what do you expect? The Devali family has lost a lot of respect in the last few years.
Ah, what do you know of anything?
С боссом шутки плохи тут, да?
Check the schedule. I get floorman duty tonight.
Ты что-то сказал?
Smells like rotten egg. Tunnels could use a coat of paint. They should have known better.
More injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Rosika train station. I do not need to remind you of 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, and the good doctor...
Girls were talking about some asshole.
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you, live, from IGUS News, the global leader in fair, unbiased,
Huh?
and impartial
I wasn't listening.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be.
I get floorman duty tonight.
Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers, for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. The collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Our portable data station massive storage flexible screens, 1,000 other unique patented features. Aaron, up with stress.
Мне нужен отпуск.
And a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary
Too many
concern,
cooks burns the
especially in
meal.
the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunction augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live from Picus.
They may have bad ones. Stop this. Shut heretics. All you need to get through this. A shot.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451...
Anomaly detected.
When an augmented passenger
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you, but terrifying memories of that day still... It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you.
Exclusivity. Anonymity.
Слышишь что-нибудь?
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority. Information archived within the system beyond the jurisdiction of any government. Assured. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be
Around the clock, around the world. Because you are always
Too many cooks burns the meal.
Dr. Dallas Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighborhood. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful, merely to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations
Access granted.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
Who's messing with us?
That is ridiculous. You know why, Vano? Because then there's nobody else.
with them.
Don't do anything suspicious.
Have a nice day.
Já si udělám další kolečko.
The only way I'm continuing this conversation is over again.
Přímo tady ve městě. No jasně, že zrovna já taky.
Known as Northgate, leads through the remains of the fortification that surrounded Starominsky, more commonly known as the Old City. The wall itself is from centuries, at least where it wasn't.
A man such as you should be more careful in the streets.
That has always been pride in racing forward. Also,
In the sewers. Ridiculous.
Plaza also offers a view of the river and the Arctic Bay, as well as the best view of one of the most distinctive buildings in Prague.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v komodu s rusákama.
Keep moving.
Nechte mě, jsem ve službě.
But you must. At least
I always wanted to see Prague before. This looks like it should be working.
Zažádám po přeložení k razí.
Who listens to that garbage?
I've lived in Prague my whole life. Never seen it this bad. Even before.
Step off, Clank. You and your kind make me sick.
Hele, vysmáhni odsaď.
I'm telling you.
Do píče, come away.
They speak the truth.
You sure it's not in your head?
Busy. Leave me alone.
Legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and convicted.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
A big global impact story, then segue into Earth.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the moonbase? The clones on the moonbase? Who sent you?
I'm here for Samizdat. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, man, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gonna break someone's nose, you break my nose.
I didn't come here to break anything. I just need you to cooperate.
I spent my 20s in a commune, man. I'm all about cooperation.
Good. It's about something you've been looking into. It's making some people nervous. What do you know about Praha Dovos?
Oh, that little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... dead. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
What exactly do you do down here?
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
So you print pamphlets?
Well, we do a lot more than that. We got ways of getting into Picus media network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
The truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Samizdat. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about?
Depends on the deal.
I need you to stop looking into Praha Dovos, but not for the reasons you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You got to appease your military-industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay. Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy. Huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Praha Dovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
This isn't a negotiation. The only question I need an answer to is how do I ensure your silence without killing you?
You can.
Well, that's a problem for you.
Yeah. And you'd also have to kill Bones and Little K, and everyone we may or may not have shared the information with already. So what I'm saying is the only sane thing for us to do in this situation is to try working together. I can be reasonable.
All right, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons! The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO. She leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this, I'll misplace any file you want.
I'll look into it. In the meantime, don't publish anything until I get back.
Don't worry. Oh, and while you're there, feel free to snoop around. Who knows what else you might learn.
We'll see.
Armageddon! Because that's where we're headed, thanks to the always watching. Because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague. The city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack.
Think of us as counterculture patriots. Our mission? To inform people. To all.
I finally got through to my contact in the trade office. Fuck off.
Keep trying, Bones. Keep giving them help.
Took up residence.
Are you showing off?
Go away.
Harvard? Oh, thank God. What's going on? What are the charges? Don't believe it.
I couldn't imagine what it's like to be augmented. I couldn't believe it when I saw the test results. Spanish flu brought the right bull.
That's impossible. We eradicated Spanish flu decades ago.
Until yesterday, I wore the breed.
Městu vládnou zločinci a
protection payments. So my client beat him to death with a baseball bat.
In front of a golf course? How are you going to spin
Forget
that
it.
one?
I'm not interested.
I don't have to. The police officer is...
Hey, you! We got multi-tools for sale inside.
Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolé. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will, and you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead. Outstanding. You came to Prague to browse?
Some other time.
So long, Mr. Mirror Shades.
In yet another augmented.
Stop. Identification.
Everyone was doing it. Why not you?
Yulian is not acting like himself.
Yes, since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2020.
Absolutely secure. Data extractors have never breached the level.
Hackers are
Allow me to finish with this gentleman, sir.
Hackers are everywhere. Not here?
Exactly. Of course, physical security is also paramount, and Targos has an impeccable reputation.
They were affiliated with Bell Tower, yes?
Formally, yes, but so were most security companies before these. Why don't I schedule a meeting for you?
In a safe, gated community, instead of being surrounded by murderers and rapists. This man tried to take our money. Now, you think about what happens if that money suddenly disappears, and you make sure nobody ever tries to rob us again.
No, of course not. I was just... expecting your assistance.
Dealings the same.
Mr. Rafiro has also provided an executive safe in one of the vault rooms under the name that was...
Sir, this is a restricted area.
Always so mysterious. It is my wife's name.
If you'd mind not doing that, sir. Sir, we will shoot if you continue.
Sorry, sir. Area is off limits.
I don't know. Santo has been a sure bet for a long time, but an augmented?
No worries whatsoever.
The whole building exudes a sense of fortification.
I'm sorry, sir. The VIP vaults are only accessed by appointment, and there are no appointments scheduled.
You need an appointment to access your own vault?
For the corporate vaults, yes. This allows time for preloading your container into the viewing area. You also need your personalized keycard.
Thanks for the information.
Authorization is required to access this area, sir.
Any break in the story. This is Eliza Cassell.
Well, I was here. Not. Those reforms were enacted and it worked.
Please see the receptionist.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Palisade. May I help you?
Not sure. Never been to a property bank?
I see. Well, we are the premier secure corporate archive in the world. We offer a number of services, including ultra-secure corporate vaults, as well as executive safes for smaller accounts. Exclusivity, anonymity, and security are the cornerstones and our greatest selling point.
Makes sense that security is a major concern for your clients.
Oh, yes. Everything at Palisade is state-of-the-art. Security measures are audited regularly, and Tavos is a very well-respected private security firm. Will there be anything else?
How big are the corporate vaults? Doesn't seem like this building would hold that many.
Oh, quite big, in fact. We call them container vaults, like shipping containers.
Our storage facility is actually right under our feet. Quite an impressive sight.
Underground makes sense. Great security feature.
Absolutely. In addition, they are only visited by appointment and require the use of a client's keycard to access.
Your executive safes are available to anyone?
Well, we do have an exclusive clientele, and the application process is rigorous. Despite this, almost all our safes are currently occupied.
Your client list must be very impressive.
It is. Mostly they are held by executives from our client companies, but some select individuals have been approved as well.
But with the same high security standards, I hope.
Oh, of course. And access to the executive safe room is restricted. Clients must use their assigned personalized keycards to gain entry.
That's all? Sounds a little simple.
It's a little bit more involved. The keycard also switches off all automated security measures within the vault. Lasers and sentries and the like. All very high-tech.
I think I'd like to see the account manager.
I'm sorry, Mr. Romanek is unavailable at the moment.
So, this is a data haven?
Well, we don't use that term here, but yes. We archive highly sensitive materials and documents for some of the most powerful businesses and people in the world. No worries about corporate espionage here.
Or government subpoenas.
Our international clientele do tend to disagree with the stance of their local governments as it pertains to corporate rights, let's say.
So they take advantage of this country's more pro-business legislation.
Mm-hmm. I suppose that's one way of looking at it, if you were a cynic. I prefer to think that our clients shouldn't have to deal with small-minded anti-capitalist bureaucracies if they can avoid it.
Thanks for the information.
Are you part of the security force at Palisade?
Of course it's easier. That's what attracted Palisade, right? Our corporate privacy laws are bulletproof.
Sorry, sir. Area is off limits.
Well, I was here, but not. Those reforms were enacted
Afraid you cannot pass, sir.
Apologies, sir. This area is restricted.
no augmented security. None. All order me. They barely felt us being security.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
New client, sir? Just a reminder, the mezzanine is off limits.
I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers, for exposing big money corruption. damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the Collective shut down London's
I'm going to check that out.
causing gridlock for hours, preventing life-saving medical transport from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the Collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions have massive storage, 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up in the stratosphere. Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentation. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
They may have batteries, but we got this. Ashanti Energy. For all you need to get through the day. Ashanti.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit.
Well, I was here during that time. Those reports were enacted mostly to transport the rate. And it worked.
This is Eliza Kassan.
Please, step back from this area.
Live from Picus. Exclusive.
No, I'm not holding it. With these attacks and the overlay development, fraud,
Do you work here? Custodial, perhaps? No, you're too well upkept.
Ah, a waiter.
One coffee, please.
That was odd.
I need help here!
vault will be reloaded with their arrival. Thank you.
Go on, man. Security. More water.
Couldn't tell you from where. They hide their tracks too well. Lava was dropped in, but there's no way to backtrack the location.
All security hubs have been audited in preparation. Laser, camera, and door controls are all reacting as designed. New turret will be installed and ready on schedule. Yes, I'll put it in the report later.
Might have heard something. Come on.
You've got your post covered.
Might have seen something. Stand by.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we as Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority for information archived within the Palisade is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Access granted.
An elusive group of vigilante hackers were exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic around the world. Always watching, because devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more. bombs exploded inside Rosika train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Took up residence in neighboring
Access granted.
augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the head... Irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers who are exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the Collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transport. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the Collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to say. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is...
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Ariel, up in the stratosphere. Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. Have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap. For any break in the story, this is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we've got this. Ashanti Enterprises. For all you need to get through the day. Ashanti.
sir.
Not another one. I'm not signing your petition.
Stop calling.
Another one.
I don't like being this close to Prakashta. I'm afraid of what might happen to me.
Hello? The bathroom. Not much going on. How much longer is it going to be?
Chceš zahřát.
So, you got anything on Picus?
What are you working on right now? What's your big story?
We don't write stories, man. We bombard with facts. 63% of all earthquakes since 1997 were caused by geological bombs. Did you know that?
Must have missed that one.
There is nothing natural about these disasters. You like figures? 7.1 million Augs left in the world. That's down 89% since the incident. Darknet Chatterman up 73% since that thing in Dubai. It's all related. You want a spoiler? You want the bottom line? I'll tell you. All part of a selective depopulation agenda they've had from the beginning. The means change, the targets change, but not the ideal. And our governments, they know about this, but the public has no idea. Why? Why is that? Because Picus controls 94% of the world's media, and 97% of what they report is complete bullshit! That's a fact.
You mentioned something about Dubai. What do you know about what happened there?
Ex-bell tower mercenaries working with local Slavic gangsters caught in the middle of a puppet show in the Middle East. The whole thing was carefully crafted vaudeville.
Crafted by who?
Someone who likes to rig the game. Puppet on each hand, man.
Where do you get this information from? Who's your source?
Voices in the dark, man. The moment you fall asleep is the moment they start talking. Psst, Kidara, Kilva, the Changdala. That's what I hear. Whispers out of reach. It's like a scent. Something no one can hold on to yet.
So you have no idea?
I got plenty of ideas, but the more I talk, the less I can hear. Besides, journalistic integrity, man. We're not pikers down here, okay? We're one of the few media outlets left that aren't part of the global control mechanism. Indirect means on one side, direct means on the other. And once you're in the wheels of the machine, you're finished.
I think I found the kind of information you're looking for.
All right, inspire me.
A commercial airliner went down recently, over an ionospheric research facility. Plane went down because of whatever the military was doing there, not because of some augmented passenger like Picus claims.
Shit, man! This is it! This is headline fucking material! You did good, man. Real good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's cool, man. This should be more than enough. Okay, Bones has been typing up a storm already. We pulled all our Picus theories together and laid out some preliminaries. If you did your job right, this should help fill in the blanks.
So we're done here.
Almost. We need to make sure this issue gets the publicity it deserves. There's a city information hub we want you to hack. It's on your way out, I promise.
And then you forget all about Praha Dovos.
Praha who?
Turning now to Prague.
Chang, you there?
What do you got for me?
Took care of Samizdat. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts.
I know what I'm doing.
What today?
Nice look. Very ready.
Ciao, excellent.
You're not some clean enough.
Příště mi snad kurva nakážu a všechno vidím. Pane?
Can't defend against that kind of thing.
I do what you ask. Now just leave me alone. I don't want to hear from you anymore.
Access granted.
Okay, you there?
Who is this?
How'd you get this number?
I did what you asked. Samizdat should have no problem getting its message out now. You remember our deal?
Oh, yeah. I don't compromise whatever little game you're playing over at that import company.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
Don't worry. Just make sure you remember who the good guys are.
Rather, stay quiet.
No more. I don't know what you do. I don't care about you.
Sir,